What's up, LEGO fans? Welcome to my channel, Pete's Brick, the LEGO channel for the common LEGO fan. And today we are going to be getting into another set review. This time it is a Marvel set from the new movie Thor: Love and Thunder. This is a 159-piece $20 set. It includes 3 minifigures and 1 buildable monster creature thing. It is set number 76207, Attack on New Asgard. Now, I'm recording this intro and the outro after I've already seen the movie, which I saw yesterday, and the actual review I recorded before I saw the movie. So at the end, I'll let you guys know my thoughts on the accuracy of this set. But without further ado, I'd like you to smash that like button, leave a comment down below telling me what you think of this set, and most importantly, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Now, without further ado, let's get into that review. So right here, this is everything you're going to be getting for the $20 price tag. It's 3 minifigures. You get Thor, Mighty Thor, and Gorr, along with this big, really bizarre, strange-looking monster. So first, we're going to remove the minifigures like this, and we're going to take a closer look at this thing. So yeah, this right here is the monster. You have ball joints in the arms, 2 pairs of ball joints actually. You have a pair here and then a pair over here. So yeah, the range of motion is pretty nice. You can put the arms all the way up like that. You can move them up, down, side to side, pretty much every direction that you need. The neck is on onto these joints here, so you can only move it forwards and back. You have these hinges here, so you can move it all the way kind of back like that if you want. You can move it forwards like this. There's no movement in the legs. Well, there's a little bit of movement in the legs. So these you can move if you really want, but they're really supposed to just kind of be angled down like that. These tentacles you can move kind of like this, make interesting poses like he's really moving these legs. I think it's a pretty cool looking thing. Again, I'm not sure if this is even going to be in the movie. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, but I think it'd be kind of cool if he showed up as just kind of a generic monster for Thor to fight. You have these really big bat wings on the head along with these talon pieces. The mouth is a sticker, but the eyes are prints, and you do get 1 extra eye. I think that's cool for people who build their own things, right? You could incorporate that eye into your own mock. The first minifigure we're going to take a look at is Thor himself. But before we get into more of his details, we're going to talk about his, not hammer, axe, hammer. This is the Stormbreaker as seen in Thor: Love and Thunder and in Infinity War and Endgame. I think this is a pretty cool design. My only complaint would be where he's holding it. It's kind of hard to position this in a better way. I just feel like if he were actually holding this, he would hold it at a lower angle. So yeah, I would just kind of rotate that handle around the other way so that he holds it like about here instead of up here. But other than that, I think the parts usage is very good. You can only use so many parts to represent such a small thing, and I think the LEGO designers did a really good job with picking what parts to use. Now we're going to remove Stormbreaker and take a closer look at Thor. With Stormbreaker gone, we can get a better look at Thor's torso, and it looks fantastic. It's filled with different details from the gold, the black, printed on that really bright blue, and I think it's very different because many Thors that came before are usually gray or black and silver, but this is just a really different direction, and I really like the design of the minifigure. His hair is that Qui-Gon Jinn hair, which I think works really well here, and this time it comes in dark tan instead of brown. This minifigure has a double-sided face, and I currently have my favorite face, which I think a lot of fans are going to have as the primary face. This has the lightning bolts in the eyes, like he's all powered up and ready to go, but he does feature 1 alternate face, which we'll take a look at right now. Here I have removed his cape so you can see some of that back printing, which looks pretty good, though I think the front is just a lot cooler. And then you see the other side of the face, which is just the smiling Thor face, which is cool, but the first face is definitely my favorite facial expression on this minifigure. Next up, we have Mighty Thor, or as I like to call her, Jane Foster, who now thinks she's Thor. And the reason I say that she thinks she's Thor is because Thor isn't a case where, like Captain America, you could say Captain America's a mantle that other people can, wear. Just like Sam Wilson, Captain America, is now Captain America. But we know the first Captain America was Steve Rogers. Thor is actually Thor's name. It's like if Robin became Batman and said, you know what, I'm Bruce Wayne now. Yeah, I'm just Bruce Wayne. So, in the MCU, in Thor Ragnarok, the hammer was destroyed, but now she has it for some reason. She has that new hair helmet combo right here, which I think looks fantastic. It looks very accurate to the movie, very accurate to the comic books. The face, well, let's take a look at that face right now. So the face is the same face that has been used on Jyn Erso from Star Wars Rogue One. A lot of LEGO fans complain because this face has been used on countless minifigures from different movies who the actors don't really look like each other at all, and this face is used. I don't see why they couldn't have given us a Padme face from Star Wars, or just something that just looks more like the actress Natalie Portman. Could have even printed a new Padme face and reused it in new Star Wars sets, but no, they've been giving us the same face for many years for many different female characters, and I really think they should have just given us a new face print. Looking at the printing on the torso and the legs, I think it looks great. Nice, shiny and silver. Here is the back print, which looks fine, along with the kind of angry looking face, which I do think is appropriate for the character, since her and Thor are both going to be fighting the villain of the movie, Gorr, the God Butcher. So here we have Gorr, the God Butcher. He's just called Gorr on the box, probably because the name the God Butcher, maybe that was a little too much for LEGO. They didn't want to put it on the box, which is fine, Gorr is his name. He kind of looks like a mummy to me, honestly. He has kind of an evil smile. Based on the trailers, I really haven't seen him smile. So maybe he does in the movie, kind of an evil smile. But I think that's kind of been a problem with some LEGO Marvel minifigures, is giving everybody smiles. This is kind of an evil smile, so I'll give this minifigure a pass. Taking a look around the back, I really do like the back printing. I think those long gray kind of shadows and ripples in the fabric look really good. And those marks on the back of his head look kind of, let's just say it's better than just having a plain non-printed LEGO head. It continues the lines that you can see right on the front right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you look at the picture of how he looks in the movie, you can see those lines that go above the eyebrows, up the forehead. LEGO minifigures just have very small foreheads, so, I think it works. As I mentioned before, that middle portion of my review, I recorded a day before I saw the movie, and I'm recording this outro and the intro one day after I've seen the movie. So a very minor spoiler concerning this monster thing. Was it in the movie? I don't know. So there were monsters in the movie, right? Those shadow monster things. And this thing is a monster, but I was looking very intently to see if I saw this specific monster in the movie, and I honestly can't say that I did. The shadow monsters were so dark that I really couldn't even tell what they look like most of the time. So this, it could have been in the movie, or maybe it wasn't. I know a lot of LEGO fans, like I mentioned, like to complain, like, oh, this wasn't in the movie. It's just a monster that LEGO made up just for the set, just to sell a set. I think it's cool. I think kids are going to like playing with this. I think it looks creepy. I think it looks fine. It could have been in the movie. You can pretend it was. It's not really a big deal for me. Overall, $20 for this. I think it's a fair deal, especially with how expensive LEGO sets are getting nowadays. Plus, you get 3 main characters in this set. Again, I'm sure plenty of other LEGO reviewers are going to complain. They're going to say the 3 minifigures included here are repeated in the $50 set. That's the Goat Boat. Right, you get Gorr, Mighty Thor, and Thor in that $50 set, along with Valkyrie and Korg, but they're the same versions of these characters, so they like to complain because they end up purchasing both and complain that they have duplicates. I only purchased this one because I'm probably just not going to get the $50 set. For me, this $20 set is good enough for me, especially to get the characters that I really wanted. And I think a lot of children who, buy Lego sets and are a big demographic of Lego are going to like this, because maybe they have 20 bucks, maybe they don't have 50, maybe they have 20, and that's what they can spend. It's just a lot more accessible way to get the main character. Finally, if you watch my channel, we have a rating system. You either get a pretzel, which means it left me hungry and that it's bad, or you get a golden crown, which means that it's good. It's either bad or it's good. There is no in between on my channel, Pete's Bricks. So this set, I'm going to give a golden crown. I guess this would be an unpopular opinion. I'm sure tons of other reviewers are going to give this maybe a 50%, not that good. They're going to complain about the minifigures, about the monster being accurate to the movie. I think it's a good toy, good figures, good value. It's just good. So, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to give me a like, a comment. What did you think of the set? What did you think of the movie? And please smash that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel a lot. I finally hit 120 subscribers, which feels pretty huge for me, but my goal within the next year is to get to 200. So, smash that subscribe button for me. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.